Right now on Jamaica News Page tonight, a missing St. Elizabeth woman is found dead after an intense search.
As I can't believe. Right now, I can't believe.
Tonight, our extensive coverage retraces the desperate hours-long search that gripped an entire community from the moment she vanished to the recovery of her body and the latest on the suspect now in police custody. Also developing tonight, dancehall artist Elephant Man is facing growing backlash and the threat of legal action after this confrontation at Dream Weekend. But the videographer is now demanding. Plus, a powerful tribute to Jamaica's heritage and African roots.
Ratatata, 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 ratatata. You hear the sound of the gun? I try fi shoot me down.
Kensington Primary School student Kristen Francis performs her award-winning dub poetry, I'm an African. Welcome or welcome back to Jamaica News Page tonight, news that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, and we're powered by viewers just like you. Please click subscribe and tap the notification bell to stay connected. Thank you for joining us, Owen Lewis. Jamaica News Page tonight starts right now. We begin tonight in St. Elizabeth, where a desperate search for a missing woman has ended in tragedy. Divers from the Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard have recovered the body of 50-year-old Nicole Brown, otherwise known as Nikki, from a river in Barton Wharf, Locovia.
As I can't believe. Right now, I can't believe.
Tonight, we retrace the desperate search and the heartbreaking recovery of Nikki's body. Nikki had been reported missing after she was last seen alive by relatives Sunday night at the home she shared with her 41-year-old partner, who is known by the alias Dudley.
We no sleep for all the hours a night we over here hunt. 12 o'clock last night to 1 o'clock where people up on the river side there.
I'm just here.
And we in the bush them over here, so over there, so we are going to this morning again. Go circle the whole place, Papa, but we have to find the body.
According to information received by Jamaica News Page, residents became suspicious when Nikki was not seen throughout Monday. During checks at her home, they reportedly discovered that some of the man's belongings were also missing.
Sunday, we go fishing. And when we up there saw fishing, we see him come up there. He all short way. And when he short way, we say, he say, I go look two fish too. We say, yeah man, fishing, we are fishing, say, do I look fish? We never come down till it had us up. And when we come right here, so, and Malcolm, little son, we see in the boat, yeah, the boat there, and him come take we cross, carry over. When we come over here, so Dudley said to Fimi Rasta Virgin, say, don't sink the boat, don't sink the peg too far deep. Because he have been here where we don't know about.
Residents then went in search of the man and confronted him shortly before midnight Tuesday, as he was reportedly attempting to flee the area. Residents allege that Dudley confessed to killing Nikki and dumping her body in the river near the community. He was then allegedly attacked by angry residents.
For Monday, them a look for him. Monday morning, all them a call the phone a ring out nothing. But them should make him and left and pack up clothes fi left out of the house. If you go nowhere. From them a call the phone, for him phone and the daughter phone. And them a ring out and not get none, then should have hold him there so far and this so. Because when we tell the police, say, care man come make him control where body there. He not do it. Then say to man lick him and mash him up, them have to carry him to hospital.
As of news time, his condition was not known. By daybreak Tuesday, residents were back along the riverbanks, searching through bushes and combing sections of the river in the hope of finding Nikki.
Bend down this one, hold on for the thump here, so Munga. Come on the side there. I'll go on the thump here, and I go so like. No man, come back to me with it. Oh. Yeah.
The search continued throughout the day as police coordinated the operation and a lone diver entered the river.
What you see? I'm find anybody down on the water and then do that circle. I can't go right to the spot and see me so.
Members of the Jamaica Defense Force Coast Guard joined the operation and completed the heartbreaking recovery of Nikki's body.
She's not a person of God. It's from her home to her school or sometimes she goes under. She don't go without her sister then. She's not the type of girl go she don't got nobody play. She's a nice cousin to us. And she's a loving cousin. She loves her son and now they take her life.
Investigations are ongoing. Also developing tonight, police are continuing investigations into the death of a Trinidadian woman after the vehicle she was traveling in plunged into a river along the Agaltaville Main Road near the Wagwater Bridge in St. Mary. The woman has been identified as 31-year-old Charnel Maxine Etienne. Police report that shortly after 10:30 Monday morning, Etienne was one of 4 occupants traveling west in this Toyota Corolla Altis when, on approaching a left-hand corner near the Wagwater Bridge, the driver reportedly lost control of the vehicle. The car veered across the roadway and plunged into the river. 3 of the occupants managed to escape the submerged vehicle. However, police say Etienne was swept away by the strong current after losing her footing while attempting to get to safety. Her body was later recovered by a resident in the area. Etienne was pronounced dead at the Anatomy Hospital, while the 3 other occupants were treated for their injuries and later released. In the wake of the tragedy, the St. Mary police are urging motorists to exercise extreme caution, particularly on roadways with sharp bends and during wet or hazardous conditions. In other news tonight, the fallout continues from a viral confrontation involving dancehall artist Elephant Man at Dream Weekend's Yush event, as the videographer at the center of the incident is now considering legal action and demanding a public apology. Attorneys representing videographer Dario Shields say he suffered considerable embarrassment, emotional distress, and damage to his professional camera equipment after he was allegedly dragged across the stage while carrying out his duties. In a letter issued Tuesday, the law firm Knight, Jr. and Samuels described the incident as wholly unacceptable and called on Elephant Man, whose given name is O'Neil Bryan, to issue a full public and unequivocal apology. The attorneys also warned that Shields has instructed them to pursue all legal remedies available. Meanwhile, Elephant Man has since apologized but denies intentionally disrespecting the cameraman.
Apology to the cameraman was given on the stage and off the stage. When he was videoing, I went, you know me, how we perform, so I went there and said, move, cameraman, move. No disrespect, never meant to be taken. No disrespect to the cameraman. I apologize to him a million times. When him get up and him went back side the soup pipe right where the DJ booth was, I stopped the show and I said, cameraman, I apologize.
Hold on. Me done. Now follow me, boy, you're broken on. Don't go so. Big up yourselves. No disrespect. We just have entertain the people.
I don't want nobody take it out of context, think that I'm disrespecting him. I use some profanity words and I apologize for that. I apologize for that a million times.
And finally tonight, as we celebrate Jamaica's 64th year of independence on August 6, our rich heritage, culture, and identity were on full display at the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission JCDC Festival of the Performing Arts.
I am an African. I am an African. I am an African. Taken from my yard, sold into slavery and carried abroad. I am an African. I am an African. They tell my mother, brother, sister, and me daddy, John, no. Don't take me. Them put me on a ship where sail the ocean with other Africans, both woman and man. Them chain up with foot and them chain up with, and I am an African. I am an African. Them oil we greasy put me on auction. Then them send me to a plantation. I am an African. No more shackles for me. I am an African. I shall be free, 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 free. I decided to run. Although them have them gone. Run me a run, run me a run, run me a run towards my freedom. Run me a run, run me a run, run me a run towards my freedom. I am an African, running from my life, from the oppression, worries and strife. Run me a run. Me say I run me a run towards my freedom. Ratatata, ratatata. Ratatata, ratatata, ratatata. You hear the sound of the gun? I try them, I try fi shoot me down, but freedom, freedom, here I come. Run me a run, run me a run, run me a run towards my freedom. Run me a run, run me a run, run me a run towards my freedom. To the valley me a run, to the hills me a run. Run me a run towards my freedom. Run me a run towards my freedom. I am an African. I am an African. I am an African. No more shackles for me. I am an African. I shall be free, 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 free. I am an African. I'm proud to be one too.
Boy, I'm telling you, I just feel good. I feel proud to be a Jamaican, culture rich. I tell you, man.
She's so talented. Great job, Kristen. And that's the news. On Jamaica News Page tonight, news that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, and we're powered by viewers just like you. Please leave a comment so we can welcome you with a shout out. Thank you for joining us, Owen Lewis. And also thank you for watching Jamaica News Page tonight. We'll see you in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and join us again for more news. From all of us here, good night.